Most advisors can have wildly successful practices with 50 great clients. That's really all it takes. You can sometimes even get it down to 40, 30, 20, but if you can get your affluence and the revenue per client high enough. Like, most of us can have wonderfully successful practices with 50 clients. When I look at most firms that have hundreds of clients, like, yeah, it's cool. You probably only see 20 or 30% of them on a regular basis, and the 80-20 rule basically always holds. Like, you're making all your profits from 50 clients, and the other, like, 200 are break-even or negative loss leaders to get the other 50. And if you recognize, like, all you need is 50 great clients, that's why things like nuclear engineer, there's a guy out there whose niche is bass fisherman. Not all fishermen, because that would be too broad. Just bass fishermen. And it sounds ridiculous. Like, he grew up on a lake with a bass fishing tournament. He's been involved in that community his whole life. His father was a bass fishing pro that brought him into that world. And by the time he was 37 years old, he had $120 million under management, and 90% of his clients were bass fishermen. And, like, his client events were 1 week hunting expeditions in the wild, because that's what his clients were. That's what he loves to do, and that's what his clients love to do. So, like, he goes and hunts and fishes for fun and calls them business expenses. And, like, his best story is the time he legitimately had to fight off an alligator from his client's leg with a knife. These are his client stories. But it's because he found his herd. And the guy with nuclear engineers found his herd. And we spend so much time, like, worrying about the herd we're leaving and not the herd that we're finding. And it's so much more rewarding when you find your people and you spend time with your people.